Welcome back. If you make any movement, those things are going to fly towards you and destroy you.
Thanks for
with their
telling us
gigantic eyeballs.
Due to the queen, by the way.
Oh, yeah. What did you guys do to the queen? I want to know. Still want to know.
We're going to fight the shit out of this guy.
He's not even going to put... Whoa. He X'd you. So that's my X. Leave me alone.
I can't remember if these guys...
Do anything?
Die by fire or if fire heals them.
We're going to find out.
Okay. They're red, they die by fire.
Okay. I mean, that sounds... and it's color coordinated.
Yeah.
Is fire red or orange?
Both? What kind of question is this?
Like, what's the primary color of fire? What do you think of fire? Do you think of orange or red?
I think of red.
Yeah? I think of red, too. No, actually, I think of orange. Of all things. Like, you look at water, you know. Water's pretty clear. But in big quantities, it's blue. I guess it depends on setting, I guess. But, like, you think of water, you think of blue. You think of fire, or you think of red or orange. These are questions that should be answered.
Don't mind Brandon. He's a little touched.
This is why I don't do drugs. Because I don't need it. Just answer these. You got these things you need to think about. Need to think about? I don't know. Just talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He'll just tell you. He'll be like, nope. I saw an interview with him.
Oh, yeah?
And I think it was with Larry King. And
He's still alive?
He's still alive. I think it's because he doesn't move very much. He's really not. He's old, but he's like... He's not Betty White old, you know. Betty White, I think, is the oldest celebrity right now. It was her and Stan Lee had a race, and Stan Lee lost.
It's true.
Betty White's the queen, I guess. Damn, she's old. She's like 97 or 98, something like that. God. But, yeah, I watched this interview with him, and it was like, okay, I have a simple question for you, Larry. He was like, okay, go ahead. It was like, and it's a question that is usually asked. Would you want to live forever? So, would you want to live forever, Kelly?
No.
No?
Dude, half the time I don't even want to live like today, so definitely don't want to live tomorrow.
Yeah. Why? If you were granted immortality, would you take it or no?
No, absolutely fucking not.
Why?
Because this planet's dying and I don't want to be the last one here.
I mean... it'd be interesting. Like, if somebody said,
if I could have immortality, but then at some point I could decide that I don't want to be alive anymore, and actually die, then
well,
yes, I'd be fine.
When he asked Larry King, you know, he's like, you know, if you were granted
an escape route.
Yeah, if you were granted immortality, would you take it? And he goes, absolutely. He goes, why? And he was like, I just want to live forever. And he goes, yeah, but here's the problem with that, is that if you want to live forever, then why bother getting up and out of bed in the morning? Like, why even bother? It's like, I think it's that sense of urgency that you know, you have a limited time on this planet or wherever. And it makes you do more incredible things in the time you have. So there's that urgency to do things. If you're immortal, then it's like, yeah, I'll do that in 100 years. Why not? I don't care.
Yeah, I mean...
It makes sense.
It makes sense. That's a viewpoint, but...
Yeah.
I want to go... There we go.
He also asked him, like, would you want to be buried or cremated?
Didn't we talk about this?
We did talk about that. Then you said you wanted to be cremated, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like...
No question.
Yeah. And, Niels was like, I think everyone should be buried. And he's like, why? He goes, because you're giving back to the earth instead of having your essence float away into space. He's like, okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure when you're dead, you don't give a fuck about anything. So, but there's also people that can turn into trees. You see that?
Oh yeah, of course I've seen that.
Yeah, that's what. Would you want to be a tree?
No, I mean, you still kind of have to be cremated or whatever to be a tree.
That's just funny to say. You still got to be cremated to be a tree.
Well, yeah, they put your ashes in some bullshit thing, and then like.
I just like your dialect. It's like you're like, well, yeah, they still got to put your ash in this bullshit thing.
So like you're still getting cremated.
It's true.
You know, like.
It's like Don Cheadle's Captain Planet. You want to be a fucking tree? I'll turn you into a fucking tree. Nah, I wouldn't want to be a tree. And later on, I'd be planted in the rainforest and they burn me down.
Right, you get chopped down and be some freaking corporate asshole's freaking paycheck. No thanks.
I think we talked about this before. Is that still on fire?
Probably.
Ow. It's been like months.
Did I get all the way through? No, not yet.
Nope.
What did I miss?
Look at all that lava. Is that lava? Is that just lights?
Oh, I think it's lava. I mean...
Are you in the earth or are you
We're
not?
in the ocean.
You're in the ocean. Okay. I think we went over that before, where it was like, it's lava if it's out of the earth, it's magma if it's in the earth.
So...
Stupid words. Gonna name things specifically. Okay, here's a question. If somebody said, you'll have a safe travel there and back to the core of the earth, would you go?
I mean... What do you mean a safe travel? Like, they're...
Like, you're guaranteed to come back.
How long would it take?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably not. I need to know how long things are going to take. I can't commit to that shit.
I think I'll do it. I don't think it would take that long. I think it would take like a week. I mean, it's not space.
That's a lot. Like, I'm just gonna look at the look underground for fucking ever. Like, no.
I think it'd be. Well, I think it'd be just. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. If you were asked to go to the moon, would you do it?
Yeah, if I was guaranteed that it wouldn't like suffocate in space, probably.
What happens if it wasn't a guarantee? It was like, you want to go to the moon?
I probably still would.
I think so too. Just so I can make that stupid joke. Be like, how was it? It was out of this world.
Oh, yeah. Puts on sunglasses.
Bow! Did we establish a name for those little flying eye things? Was there a name?
Yeah, there's a name. I don't know what it is offhand. Give me a minute.
Flying Leelas. Flying Leelas.
I think they're called... They're not mages. What are they called?
We're about to find out.
We are gonna find out.
They're called...
Would you look at that?
Would you just look at that?
Scouts.
Little scouts. That's what Boy Scouts look like. You said you never did Girl Scouts, right?
No, I did Girl Scouts.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only briefly. I mean, I think it was like a couple years.
Did you sell cookies?
Yeah, I did.
Did you eat the cookies?
Oh, I still...
Are you allowed to eat cookies if you're a Girl Scout?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, I'm so jelly.
I mean, you have to...
Back then...
It's not like they give you free cookies.
Yeah, it's true. Back then, they were a lot more cheaper.
Yeah.
They were like $2 a box or $3
Yeah, they were like
a box.
$2.50
Yeah,
or
something like
$2
that.
or something like that when I
Now they're
them.
like $5 or $6 a box.
Yeah.
It's like, it's supposed to go for a good cause. And you're like, yeah, but it's expensive. They're just cookies. Of course, there's a lot of fundraisers now. Like, you got the Krispy Kreme donut fundraiser. You got all these
yeah.
other... Yeah, so it's like, there's so many. Whoa, look at these guys. With their poles. It's like, you can't see it, but there might be a pole behind my back.
Ah,
Those are thrashers.
they are.
I used to be subscribed to Thrasher magazine.
What the fuck was that?
It is a
I
skateboarding
was gonna say,
magazine.
it sounds like a...
It's definitely a skateboarding magazine. It was when I was younger. I was really into skateboarding, and I was into a lot more than I ever was now. I actually used to watch basketball and hockey,
Oh dear.
and obviously I don't watch that stuff anymore.
Hockey's okay.
No, I mean, going to a hockey game is still fun. Very fun, actually. I highly recommend it if you have that sort of thing in your town. Could end in a bloodbath, which is great. It's fun.
There's some good hockey games.
Mm-hmm. It's like I'm not really a big sports watcher, but I get it. Like, if you pick a team, or you pick a NASCAR driver, or you pick anything, and you just, like, follow that one thing, and you're like, oh, I hope they win, I get it. So. You know what it looks like you're standing on right now?
A thing?
Yes. It looks like the back image of the Pokemon car, Ancient Mew.
Oh god, it kind of does.
Does, doesn't it? That's what it reminds me of.
These guys are annoying.
I like the little statues. It's like, here's my ball. Have my ball. This is my favorite ball. It's a purple ball. These fuckers just flowing everywhere.
Yeah, right? Fuck them.
Just give them skateboards.
So they can thrash.
They should thrash around. What a freaking loser, bruh.
Whoa.
You found 10,000 G.
I did.
Wow, you're freaking rich.
I am.
You just robbed those skateboarding kids.
Oh, man.
It's kind of a weird question. Did you ever hang out with a specific type of group of people?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know,
We were
there's the
like-
popular kids and
No,
there's
we were the
skateboarders.
misfits, like
the
the-
misfits.
The goth kids and the gamers.
Ah.
Some
I
kids,
hung out with
they're-
everyone. Which made me feel not belonging anywhere. Which in a way kind of made me feel like a misfit, but I kind of hung out with everybody. Be like, I'm a football player. Like, I like sports ball.
I like the
Sports ball, cool.
Oh, yeah. No, we,
Certainly do. Oh, you're a rapper? Cool, that's cool. I like music. Never viewed as the popular kid. Definitely not.
No, oh god, no. I was never a popular kid.
I got bullied like crazy when
I
I was
wasn't
younger.
ever really bullied. I'm sure people talk shit, but, like, no one ever really.
I was bullied by not only the students, but the teachers.
I was always like, I'm the smart kid. So, like, I was pretty much left alone by the teachers for the most part.
Yeah, I was not. Well, I moved a lot,
Right.
so
right.
I was
you were-
always the new kid.
Yeah, no, I was always in the same school.
So like every time I've been to a school for a little bit, and then I would go to another school. It's like I gotta start all over again. Like it sucked. So it was like after a point, when it got to like the last school I ever went to, I was like, I'm so done making friends. I'm so done. Like hard to get people's respect when you just met them. moving town to town to town to town. That's why I highly recommend not moving your kid everywhere.
There we go.
Oh my god.
The game froze for a moment there.
It did.
I was like, huh, the fuck's going on?
Is it still frozen? Okay,
No,
you're
it's
good.
going.
Okay, cool. I'm worried. Don't freeze up on us. We don't have time for that. You know what we do have time for? You, the viewer. We have plenty of time. Just don't ask too many stupid questions. You can only handle so much. As Mr. Garrison in South Park once said, there's no such thing as a stupid question, just stupid people.
Yes.
I am so behind on South Park.
Dude, I haven't watched South Park in like.
It's been like
least a
9.
decade.
It's been like almost. It's been a long time. I'm so behind. It's all still good. I just gotta get around to it. And it gets more and more ridiculous as the seasons go on. I love it though. It might even. Well, now that Disney has Fox, it might not outlast Simpsons now. You know, Simpsons has gotten so stale. Every time that motherfucker
Well, I heard The
pops
Simpsons
up.
is supposed to actually be over in the near-ish future.
I hope so. If anything, it's just kind of like, I don't know, first 14 seasons or 15 seasons, and be like, no, I remember that. Now they're up to like 30 seasons. It's crazy. This bitch. She's so evil.
Such evil.
Start calling her Cersei.
She basically is. She's just not fucking her brother.
Or is she?
I mean, they never.
We'll
mentioned her
find
brother.
out next time on Game Travelers. Maybe. Who knows? Might even be a better ending than Game of Thrones. All right, see you guys later.
Definitely is a better ending.